Word, Scout Automobile, welcome to Start. Listen carefully, because this is not just another car story. This is a resurrection, a rebellion, a dream that refused to die. The 2025 Mazda RX-7 is not simply a comeback, it is a statement to the entire car world that passion still matters, engineering, purity still matters in driving. To a comeback, it is a statement to the entire car world that passion still matters, engineering, purity still matters. The 25 Mazda RX-7 is not simply a comeback, it is a statement to the entire car world that passion still matters, engineering, purity still matters. The comeback, it is a statement. For years people said Rotary is dead, they said emissions killed it, they said the RX-7 belongs only in memories, posters, and old racing videos. But Mazda never forgot, and true enthusiasts never moved on. Now in 2025 the RX-7 returns with a soul that feels familiar yet evolved, raw yet refined, old school yet dangerously modern. The moment you lay eyes on the 2025 RX-7, something hits your chest. It is low, wide, and perfectly balanced, like a predator waiting to strike. Mazda designers clearly studied the FD generation with respect, not copying it, but translating its spirit into modern language. The long hood flows into sharply sculpted fenders, the roofline is tight and purposeful, and the rear haunches are muscular without being fake or exaggerated. This car does not scream for attention, it commands it silently. Every line exists for a reason, every curve has intent, and the overall stance tells you this car was designed by people who actually love driving. Walk around the RX-7 and you notice the details that real enthusiasts care about. The front fascia is aggressive but clean, with slim LED headlights that almost look like eyes narrowed in focus. The grille is functional, feeding air exactly where the Rotary needs it most. Air vents are not decoration here, they are tools. Along the sides, the body panels hug the wheels tightly, emphasizing how compact and lightweight this machine is compared to modern bloated sports cars. At the rear, the taillights glow with a modern signature while still reminding you of classic RX heritage. The exhaust tips sit perfectly centered, promising a sound that is anything but ordinary. Open the door and step inside, and you immediately understand Mazda's philosophy. This interior is built around the driver, not screens, not gimmicks, not distractions. The seating position is low, legs stretched forward, hands naturally falling onto a thick, perfectly shaped steering wheel. The materials feel premium but purposeful, with soft touch surfaces where it matters and solid controls where you need feedback. Mazda resisted the urge to turn the RX-7 into a rolling tablet. Yes, there is modern technology, but it never overshadows the driving experience. The instrument cluster is a masterpiece of balance between analog emotion and digital precision. The tachometer dominates your view, because in a Rotary-powered car, REVs are life. The red line sits high, teasing you, daring you to explore it. Digital displays provide performance data, temperatures, and drive modes, but everything is clean, intuitive, and focused. The center console is angled toward the driver, housing a compact infotainment system that supports modern connectivity without feeling intrusive. Physical buttons are still here, because Mazda understands that muscle memory matters when you are pushing hard. But now we reach the heart of the legend, the reason the RX-7 name carries so much weight. Under the hood of the 2025 Mazda RX-7 lives a new generation Rotary engine, and this is where the world stops and listens. Mazda did not abandon the Rotary, they perfected it. This is a twin-rotor setup, refined with modern materials, advanced cooling, improved sealing, and cutting-edge fuel injection. The result is an engine that keeps the soul of the Rotary alive while solving the problems that once haunted it. Power figures are impressive, but numbers alone do not tell the story. The 2025 RX-7 produces strong horsepower and healthy torque, but more importantly it delivers power in a way no piston engine can replicate. The engine revs freely, smoothly, almost electrically, climbing toward redline, with an urgency that feels addictive. There is no vibration, no hesitation, just a continuous surge of energy that feels alive. The sound is unmistakable, a high-pitched mechanical scream that rises in pitch as the rough climb, sending chills down your spine every single time. Mazda paired this Rotary engine with a perfectly tuned transmission, and yes, a proper manual is available. The clutch is light but communicative, the shifter clicks into gear with mechanical satisfaction, and every downshift feels like a small victory. For those who prefer modern convenience, a performance-focused automatic is also offered, quick, responsive, and intelligent enough to stay out of your way when you want full control. Regardless of transmission choice, power is sent to the rear wheels, exactly as it should be. The chassis of the 2025 RX-7 is where Mazda's engineering brilliance truly shines. This car is built on a lightweight, rigid platform designed to maximize balance and feedback. Weight distribution is nearly perfect, thanks to the compact size of the Rotary engine and its placement behind the front axle. One suspension geometry has been tuned for precision, not comfort-first softness. The result is a car that feels connected to the road at all times, communicating through the steering wheel, the seat, and even the pedals. Turn the steering wheel and the RX-7 responds instantly. There is no delay, no artificial waiting, no numbness. You feel the front tires load up as you enter a corner. You feel the chassis rotate smoothly, and you feel the rear end follow with confidence. This is not a car that tries to scare you, but it will reward skill and punish carelessness. Mazda wanted the RX-7 to be a driver's car in the purest sense, and they succeeded. Braking performance is equally impressive. Large ventilated discs with high-performance calipers provide strong, consistent stopping power. Pedal feel is firm and progressive, allowing precise modulation whether you are cruising through city streets or attacking a mountain road. Mazda knows that true performance is not just about acceleration, it is about control, and the RX-7 delivers it in every aspect. On the road, the 2025 RX-7 feels alive in a way that most modern cars simply do not. At low speeds, it is surprisingly civilized, easy to live with, smooth, and manageable. But the moment you find an open road, everything changes. The engine wakes up, the chassis tightens, and the car transforms into something almost instinctive. You do not think about driving the RX-7, you feel it. It becomes an extension of your body, responding to your inputs with honesty and enthusiasm. Push harder, and the RX-7 rewards you with balance and confidence. Mid-corner adjustments are natural, throttle inputs fine-tune your line, and the car feels playful without being dangerous. This is not a car built for lap-time bragging rights alone. It is built for enjoyment, for connection, for those moments when road and machine feel perfectly synchronized. Mazda understands that driving pleasure cannot be measured by spreadsheets alone. Technology in the 2025 RX-7 is present, but never overwhelming. Advanced driver assistance systems are included, but they are calibrated to stay in the background. Stability control can be adjusted or fully disengaged for track use, allowing experienced drivers to explore the car's limits. Drive modes alter throttle response, steering weight, and suspension behavior, but the core character of the RX-7 remains unchanged. This car always feels like an RX-7. Mazda also paid close attention to safety and build quality. High-strength materials, reinforced structures, and modern safety systems ensure that the RX-7 meets contemporary standards without compromising performance. This is a car you can enjoy with confidence, knowing that it is built to protect as well as thrill. What truly makes the 2025 Mazda RX-7 special is not just what it offers but what it represents. In a world moving rapidly toward electrification, automation, and isolation, the RX-7 stands as a reminder of why people fell in love with cars in the first place. Designed, it is about sound, feel, response, and emotion. It is about the relationship between driver and machine, a relationship that cannot be replicated by algorithms or artificial soundtracks. Mazda could have played it safe. They could have revived the RX-7 as an electric coupe, slapped a famous badge on it, and called it progress. Instead, they chose the harder path, the path that honors their history and respects their fans. They invested time, resources, and passion into bringing the Rotary back in a way that makes sense for the modern era. That alone deserves respect. The RX-7 is not built for everyone, and that is exactly the point. This is a car for people who understand, who appreciate nuance, who value experience over hype. It is for those who smile at high revs, who enjoy heel and toe downshifts, who prefer feedback over filters. Design, it is a car that asks something from its driver, and gives back even more in return. Living with the 2025 RX-7 means accepting its personality. It demands proper maintenance, quality fuel, and respect. But in exchange, it offers something rare and precious in today's automotive world: authenticity. Every drive feels special, every journey feels intentional, and every moment behind the wheel reminds you why the RX-7 name became legendary. As the sun sets and the road opens up, the RX-7 feels at home. When the RX-7 sets and the road opens up, the engine sings, the chassis dances, and time seems to slow down. This is not transportation, this is expression. Mazda did not just bring back a car, they brought back a feeling, a culture, a philosophy. The 2025 Mazda RX-7 is proof that legends do not fade. They wait for the right moment to return stronger, sharper, and more meaningful than ever. And when you finally step out, shut the door and walk away, you do not just look back once, you look back again and again, because some cars do not just stay in your garage, they stay in your heart.